Kamala Harris, the current vice president, is gearing up for the 2024 presidential election with newfound confidence and robust support. Back in 2020, Harris dropped out of the race before the Iowa caucuses, struggling to raise money and distinguish herself in a crowded field. She was often cautious and hesitant to commit to positions, which many Iowans found disappointing. Now, in 2024, she is poised to become the Democratic nominee with a strong campaign operation and substantial funding, largely inherited from President Joe Biden, who has endorsed her. This time, Harris is not just another candidate in a crowded field. She stands in stark contrast to her main opponent, former President Donald Trump, who has faced multiple felony convictions. Harris plans to emphasize her background as a prosecutor to draw a clear line between her and Trump. "I know Donald Trump's type," she said while campaigning, reflecting a strategy that might resonate better now than it did in 2020. Fundraising has also seen a dramatic turnaround for Harris. After struggling to raise funds in her previous campaign, she now benefits from a massive war chest and support from seasoned Democratic donors. High-profile endorsements from figures like California Governor Gavin Newsom and former Speaker Nancy Pelosi have brought their network of contributors into her fold. The campaign reported raising a staggering $126 million in just 3 days after Biden's exit from the race, with 1.1 million donors contributing. Harris's campaign is also buoyed by an enthusiastic base. Democratic delegates who were initially divided over Biden's candidacy have rallied behind Harris. Many delegates have expressed support, bringing a renewed energy and unity to the party. For instance, Gabriela Cazares-Kelly, a Democratic delegate from Arizona, said, "Before it felt like a convention, but now it feels like a party." However, some challenges remain. While a significant portion of Democrats believe Harris will make a good president, overall public opinion is more divided. Additionally, the Trump campaign is already linking her to Biden's policies, especially on immigration at the southern border, an area where many believe she has underperformed. Despite these hurdles, Harris's supporters highlight her warmth, genuineness, and ability to connect with people. Deidre DeGear, her campaign chair during the failed 2020 run, noted that Harris has now got her swag. Her ability to bring fresh dollars and new enthusiasm to the Democratic ticket has clearly paid off. State parties like Wisconsin's have seen significant fundraising boosts following Biden's endorsement of Harris. The race for the White House is no longer about intra-party debates on nuanced policy issues. It's a clear-cut choice between Harris and Trump. For many Democrats, supporting Harris is less about her individual appeal and more about presenting a united front against Trump. As one Democratic strategist put it, "She's closer to what we believe than Donald Trump is, and that makes all the difference in a binary choice." Harris's background and her team's discipline will be key assets in navigating this challenging political landscape. In an election where the economy, immigration, and abortion are the top issues, Harris's campaign hopes to leverage her prosecutorial experience to gain the upper hand on law and order, particularly against a backdrop of Trump's legal troubles. With a well-funded campaign and a coherent message, Harris is ready to step out of the shadows and fight for the highest office in the land.